Hey everyone, John at Cosmic Destroyers here. It is the morning of my 3-year anniversary. It is Wednesday, November 13th, 2024. I might do a little cut, might not. I mean, this is a recap. Looking around, just seeing. I heard a saying a while ago. I don't know if it's a saying or a mantra or whatever it is. Am I focused? There we go. I heard a saying, a mantra, whatever you want to say, many years ago about how people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 3. And now I am here in year 3, technically year 10, but year 3 of the store. And I can tell you that it flew by very, very quick. And that statement, I lived, I breathed it, and it worked. And more so, it makes sense, not so that it worked, but putting in the effort, putting in the work, reinvesting, taking chances, just knowing what to do, learning what to do, constantly staying at it every single day. Persistence. Don't be afraid to be persistent. And yeah, I mean, I tell people this a lot in my circle. Like, there's a study where like 8 out of 10 businesses go out of business. It's like, okay, maybe 7 of those businesses shouldn't have started because they were trying to sell candles out of a $5,000 a month unit in a time where no one buys candles. Or, or some guy thought he could open up a restaurant and nothing is good. Like, I don't understand how restaurants get opened and they're not amazing. Like, why? That is mind blowing to me that there are places that you can go and eat and they suck. How do you have all this money, all this effort, and then right when you get to the line of the food part, which you got in business for, it's garbage. It's so interesting to me. And stuff like that fails. And it was destined to fail the whole time. And I had disbelievers, Brandon. I had disbelievers about this. And me being inside of it, I knew the potential. I knew what would happen if I opened up the store. Now, that is super risky. But being 7 years in, when I decided to finally open, is not as risky as you starting a Pokemon or a toy store out of the blue because you see me do it, so you think you could do it. Maybe you can. But it's just interesting to look at like businesses like that and the statistics. Like, you need to stay off the statistics. Turn off the news. Put your phone down. I don't know. Also, I think tools and knowledge and whatever else is very key to success. Now, if I tell you I need you to draw a straight line, what are you going to do? Some of you might have just said, I'm going to just draw a line. Someone's going to say, I know where my ruler is. I'm going to grab the ruler. I'm going to draw the line. So now, with that, there's a lot of trial and error. So maybe, eventually, okay, so someone got to, I'm going to use the ruler. Someone said, I'm going to use my hand. Oh, that doesn't look good. I'm going to draw it again. Eventually, that trial and error or mind expanding, thought, whatever the case be, you're going to get to the point of, oh, I should have fucking used the ruler. And no one's going to tell you to use the ruler, but that's the correct way to draw a line, right? When I was younger, or even like a few years ago even, when I looked at art, I'm like, oh my God, how do you draw this? Like, because when I would go and try to draw, I would draw like a circle or a face or whatever, and it sucked. And then I realized, oh, these guys draw 100 lines, erase 100 lines, finally get the one, there's the eyelid. And then again, and then again, and again. It's not just, they can just draw, it's not like people can just draw whatever. So learning that things take steps and process, you can do it. So I have a book that says, So You Think You Can't Draw. And that explains that exact thing, to where you need to looking at the final product, people want final product. They don't want to know what the final product takes. And then when they don't want that, that's fine. They're consumers. They don't want to care about it. But we as humans are creators, are we not? Whether it's in the bedroom or it's with a pencil or with our mind or whatever the case be. And for some reason, this world, actually, well, almost by design, but you have tons of creators that have created everything around you. So everything you see and look at has been created by something. Whether we're going to leave nature out of this conversation, but buildings, your car, your phone, everything, all these things have been created by others that are just like you. Okay? And I remember a while back, I would look at all these stores and see these stores, even ones that are just like scraping by, and I'm like, interesting, these are just people. I can do this. If they can do this, I definitely can do this. And to go back to the string thing or the line thing, once you figure out how to do the job, it's going to be successful. Okay? I don't know, I just got in front of the camera. I wasn't really thinking about what I was going to think or say today. You know, 1 year flew by like nothing. 2 years flew by like nothing. 3, same thing. And like I said again, and I don't know who originally said it, but I'm going to spew it to you. You really overestimate what you can get done in a year, and you underestimate what you can do in 3. And listen to me, 3 years flew by like nothing. Last week flew by like nothing. Yes, in the moment, days feel long. That traffic feels long. It's dreading, of course. But overall, once it's done, it's done. So why not just do it while it's happening? Whatever you want to do, make it happen. But you have to make it happen. You have to put in the work. Remember that remember what you want to do is most likely something that someone else wants to do. And if you're not going to do it as hard as them or better or put in the work or have the mind to do all these things, like, don't do it. But if you want to do it because that's all it takes. Of course, there's limits. If you can't handle being a doctor or you can't be 6'6" and play in the NBA, you can't do that, of course. But like certain creative things, creative out things, whatever, a business, like everything, that's probably more so what it is to me. Like, yeah, you can be an astronaut, you can be a doctor, you can do whatever, but if you don't do those things, everything else that makes money is a business. The way money is made is from a business. Correct? You need to realize, if you haven't already, that everything is literally business. So yes, you can chase your dreams of selling art or selling pins or doing whatever, but that also, I mean, you can do whatever you want. Now, if you're not happy with the way your life is, you should reflect. Instead of scrolling and watching this video, no, keep watching this video, but like, reflection is good. Figuring out what is wrong. There is no secret, like, issue. You know what the issue is. It's there. It has caused you to feel this certain way about this certain thing. That is why you need to reflect and go at these things. If you don't go at these things, they will be there forever. I think really reflection is key to going after your dreams and your goals. You know, figure out what you did wrong, like I said with the pencil, with the line thing. If you didn't draw a straight line and your goal is to draw a straight line, you need to figure out how to draw a straight line. And once you do that, that is success. So if you want to start at the slowest point, so go grab a ruler for me real quick. Draw a straight line. Look at that straight line. That was the job, that was the goal, you did it. Now, do it without the ruler and see how tough it is without the ruler. Now, those tools, whether it's a support system, a team, knowledge, ChatGPT, don't use Google. Anything you can use Google. I'm joking. Google cosmicdestroyers.com and buy something. But in general, get the tools, get the team, get the knowledge. It's out there. You know, there's so many people, even on YouTube, like Mr. Beast has said many times. He literally lays out exactly how he does his videos on many podcasts and whatever else. Like, he's literally giving you the formula of how to do it, but no one's going to put the time in. And if they are, they watched it probably and they learned from it, and you take something, or you take one thing from it, it doesn't matter. The path of success is there, but you also make sure that you know what you're doing, that it's an actual feasible business, and you're not going after, you're using passion, but you're not going after it with bias, I guess. Like, don't open up a chicken noodle store. Like, it's not going to work. Don't open up a place if you don't know how to do it. And I really, really want to just thank everyone that has ever come into the store, that has supported me, that has spent time here with laughs, joy, giving me faces like, what? This guy's fucking crazy. That is just what it is. And I'm super thankful. Yes, I do have to put an enormous amount of work and effort into the store, but it's a two-sided thing. I do this stuff and try to bring in really nice stuff and good stuff to help collectors out, to help people out, to give fun, to have fun. It's not all about money. Thank you for watching that video. Go to cosmicdestroyers.com. Use this code to add 3% for the 3-year sale. Support me, please.
Wrist up, we got that wrist up. Wrist up, bitch, what? Fuck that bitch up, yo, wrist up.